head shooting out. The eye gaze and chin level down. Keep that core connection. Keep that length through that back spine. So visualize that tailbone shooting away. Lengthen out through that spine. Lengthen out through that crown of the head. Three more. You're going to tuck that tailbone under. Arch up. Eye gaze comes to knees. Inhale for a breath here. Exhale, lead with that tailbone. Curl it through. Let the head come up. Eye gaze forward. Inhale, exhale. Tuck that tailbone. Really use that core to lift up through that navel. Crown of the head comes down. Plant those hands. Push away. Stretch through that upper middle back. Inhale, exhale. Lead through that tailbone. Come through. Inhale, exhale. Keep it moving there for a couple more breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just make sure no one else is waiting. Nice work. Really push through those hands. Really press through those palms. Two more here. Last one here. Push it up, up, up. Press through those palms. Up and through. Inhale for a breath here. Exhale, come to that neutral spine position, which is pubic bone, hip bones parallel to the floor. Shoulders are parallel to the floor. But lift the navel and the rib cage up. Press that head out long. Really extend out long. Then you're going to take that right leg out behind. Anchor those hips so they're squared to the mat again. Chest bones up. Try not to let yourself slump through the shoulders in that position. Then come into those lift and lowers. Keep that pelvis square, lift and lower. Lengthen out through that crown of the head. Keep that navel lifted, that ribs to hips connecting. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep that leg lifted, bend that knee in, flexing that ankle, push that heel away, keep those hips parallel, in and out. Chest bones up, lengthen out through that crown of the head, lift that navel off the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2. Push that leg out long, those toes extend now. Extend through that opposite arm. Reset that body position, making sure you're nice and parallel and squared off to your mat. Lengthen out through the fingers, lengthen out through the toes. You're going to draw that elbow to knee in, and then lengthen out long. Extend, 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 and in. Tuck. Extend, 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 and tuck. Nice, slow, controlled, purposeful movements. Really focus on that shoulder set position, that hips being parallel to the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Extend out long, lengthen through that crown of the head, lift that navel up, make sure those hips are square, take it out to the side of the mat, and then in, both arm and leg out to the side, and then drawing it back to center. Out to the side, then back to center. Out to the side, back to center. For 10. Keeping nice and still, keep that chest bone up. 5 more. Last one here. Hand comes down, knee comes down, rolling it out in that shoulder, swapping it over. Press up through that chest, level it up, neutral spine, neutral pelvis, lengthen out through that crown of the head, extend that opposite leg back, lift and lower, lift and lower. So just lift that navel up off the ground, cat. That's it. Inhale, exhale. Lengthen out through that heel. 8, chest bone up, lengthen out through the crown of the head, active in the movement, pushing in those palms. 2, push that heel out long, keep that leg up, bend in the kick and extend. Bending it in the kick and extend. Now just double check when you start to add that flexion in that leg, that your pelvis doesn't dip down. Keep that control in the core. So visualize that pubic bone, ribs to hips connection to really control that pelvis plane. 7, 6, chest bones up and away, lengthen through the crown of the head. 4, 3, 2, last one, push that heel out long, lengthen out through that opposite arm, knee to elbow, bring it in, tuck, 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 arch up in the middle, control, lengthen out nice and long, keep that navel lifted, rib cage tucked in. 5, 4, 3, 2, lengthen out long, extend through the fringe fingers, lengthen out through the crown of the head, that tailbone's out long, lift up in that core, out to the side with hand and leg, into the center. Now if you wobble here or shift through that center plane, reduce how much you go out and in, and really focus on under that armpit, hooking to that opposite hip, crisscross through that core, keep that control. 3, 2, last one here, nice work. Bring those hands down, tuck those toes under, and you're going to push back into a child's pose. Lengthen out long in the arms, inhale for a breath, exhale, push the palms down, active in the arms, elbows are off your mat, trying to push those heels into your sit bones into your heels. Inhale for a breath, exhale, keep the toes under, we're going to spring forward into a plank. Inhale, exhale, push forward, shoulders come up over the wrists, lengthen out through the heels. Inhale for a breath, exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, exhale, spring it forward. Inhale for a breath, exhale, take it back. 3 more here, inhale, exhale, push forward, shoulders directly align over those wrists, lengthen out through that crown of the head, lift up through that navel, knees come down, take it back. Inhale, active and purpose. Exhale, push it through, lengthen out through that crown of the head, eyes are parallel to your mat, hips are parallel, chest bones up and away. Knees come down. Last one here, inhale. Exhale, push forward. Hold here. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. You're going to walk backhand into center. Take it around into the side plank. Inhale for a breath here. Exhale. Bring it through. Swap it over to the other side, lengthen through the fingers, bring it back through to the plank. Now you're going to jump that left foot forward. Drop that back knee, don't let it touch the mat. Bring yourself up into a lunge hover. Hands come to that chest. Inhale for a breath, exhale. Rotate to that knee. Inhale for a breath, exhale. Take it back to center. Hold here. Arms come forward, shoulders drop back and down. Now you're going to pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the hands back down. Back to that plank position. Bring it forward with that opposite leg. Drop that knee down, down, down. Not quite touch the mat. Lift yourself up. Prayer position in that hovering squat. Lunge. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Stretch the arms forward, but drop those shoulders back and down. Keep that core connection, and you're pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the hands down. Take it back into that plank position. Drop the knees, come down into a child's pose. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, spring it forward into the plank. Hand comes through, rotate it round into that side plank. If you need to, you drop your elbow down. You can stay in a low variation, or you come up, or you can be on your hand. Bring it back through to the plank. Rotate it through to the other side. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring the hands down. Jump that left foot forward. Hover that bottom knee down. Don't let it touch. Hands come to heart. Inhale. Rotation. Open in the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Come through that center. Bring those arms forward. Shoulders back and down. And pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come down. Step it back into the plank. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Bring that other leg forward. Drop that back knee back in. Come up to the hover. Hands come to heart. Rotate it round. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands forward and pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands down. Take it back into the plank. Knees come down. Child's pose for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time here. So push it forward into that plank position. Back hand comes through. Rotate it round into the side plank. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Bring it through to the other side. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Bring it through center. Jump the left leg forward. Drop that back knee into that hover position. Bringing it up. Lengthen through that crown of the head. Open in that hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate. Back to center. Bring those arms forward. Shoulders back and down. And pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Bring those hands down. Step it back. Jump that right foot forward. Drop that knee down. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Bring it up to that hover position. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Rotate round. Open up in that hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back to center. Shoot those arms forward. Those shoulders are back and down. Lengthen through that spine. And pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come down. Take it back. Knees come down. Tuck the toes. Pressing through the arms. Take a good few breaths here in child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Keep active in the arms. Pushing through the palms of the hands. Push and work with those seat bones back to the heels. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, coming up into a hover position, into all fours. Hands are under the shoulders, tucking those toes under. Holding here, tucking the toes. You're going to lift and hover. You're going to extend one arm, extend your other arm. Take it back down, bring the knees back down. So chest bones up and away. Lift that navel off the ground. Ribs to hips connect. Lengthen through that crown of the head. Come into a hover. Extend one arm. Bring it back down. Extend the other arm. Bring it back down. Drop those knees down. So as you come through that arm extension, you've got to keep those hips. So those knees have got to be parallel. Try not to rotate in the hips and rock and roll. Inhale. Exhale. Press through the hands. Chest bones up and away. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Come into the hover for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Engage in that deep lower abdominal band. Lengthen that arm forward. Take it back. Lengthen it forward. Take it back. Drop the knees down. Rolling out in the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. We're just going to add...
Sorry, I've just got a work call coming. I'm just dropping out.
No worries. Keep moving through. We're going to add up to 5 reps coming through on this. So if you find 5's too much, just keep with the 1, 1, 1. We'll start to build 2, 2, 2. So pressing through, hover, one arm out and in, out and in, and repeat. And in, out and in. Knees come down, a little sneaky roll in the shoulders. Inhale for a breath here. Exhale. Chest bone up and away. Lift and hover for 3. Knees come down. Roll it out in the shoulders. Inhale for a breath. Exhale. Chest bones up and away. Ribs to hips connect. Come into that hover for 4. 2 more. Try to get that arm up to the ear if you can. Last one on each side. Don't let those hips rock and roll. Then down. Roll it out in the shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Last set of these. Lift and hover. Extend. 4 more. Hips are squared. Controlling the core. 3. 2. Last one. Nice work. Come back to your friend child's pose. Take a couple of breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now if you do have a band and some hand weights, you can grab those. We're going to grab our band, place our band just above our knees. Then you're going to come up to a standing position. And then you can grab your weights. Now grab whichever weights you're comfortable with. We're going to do reps of like up to 12. I don't actually have any lighter, so I'm going to go with my 5 kilo ones. Kat's got her 3 kilo ones. Matt, I'd go for 3 to, yeah, they're fun. Or your gin bottles are probably better, the glass are heavier. Alright, so shoulders are back and down. You're going to come step slightly wide, down into that squat position, elbows back and down to the side. You're going to come out to the side with one leg, out and in, out and in. Ribs to hips connect, chest is up, in. Nice, keep it going here. You've got 10. Nice and controlled movements. Squat it down deeper if you're not feeling it in that standing leg glute. Controlling in the core, keeping the pelvis level. 3, 2. Last one here. Lock those elbows back again. You're going to kick back, take the arms behind. Kick back, take the arms behind. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, nice work, 4, 3, 2, last one here. Stand it up tall, walk it out a little bit, rolling out in the shoulders, resetting, opposite leg. Arms in, elbows locked to the side, shoulders back and down, tuck that rib cage in, ribs to hips connect, seat bones shoot away, crown of the head lengthens, out to the side, and in, and in. 8 more, 7, 6, nice work. Last one here, foot level, kicking it back and in, back and in, back and in. Squatting it down, keep that length through the spine, keep that navel active and on, ribs to hips is connecting. 6, 4, 3, 2, nice work. Last one there, popping those weights down, walking yourself out of your band. You're going to come into a roll down here. So shoulders are back and down, keeping with that front plane work today. Rolling it down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Hands come down, walking it out into the plank. Hold it out in that plank. Inhale for a breath. Pike the hips up. Toe tap or knee tap where you can find. Come back to the plank. Swap it over on that other side. Come forward. Pike the hips up. Using that deep lower abdominal bend, walking yourself back. Crown of the head drops. Inhale at that bottom line, exhale, stacking it up. Hips come square, rib cage stacks over, lengthen out through that crown of the head. Inhale for a breath, exhale, curl it down, walk it out, get that heart rate back down. Inhale for a breath, pike the hip up, toe tap, lengthen through that spine. So as you come in that pike, set the position first, anchor in the hand before you transition the arm back. Take it back to the plank, pike it up, walk those hands back. Come back onto the heels, plant the weight through the heels, drop through the crown of the head. Inhale for a breath, exhale, stack it up. Hips, ribs, crown lengthens. Inhale for a breath, exhale, come down and through. 2 more rotations here. Lengthen at the bottom, walk it out to that plank. Make sure you stack those shoulders above those wrists. Lift up through that navel, lengthen through that crown of the head. Pike up in the hips. Set that down dog position. Transfer the weight. Tripod. Come back through and over. Inhale, exhale, pike it up. Walk those hands back. Transfer the weight to those heels first. Crown of the head, let it drop down. Inhale, exhale, come up and through. Last one. Inhale for a breath, exhale, roll it down, vertebrae by vertebrae. So use that core to control that movement. Curling it all the way down, walk it out, plank position, lengthen out through the crown of the head, chest is out, ribs to hips connect, pike it back into that down dog position, transfer the weight to the tripod position, hand back. And hopefully on these ones you can get a little bit more reach as you start to lengthen through that posterior chain, through that back line. Pike it up, walk those hands back. Weight through those heels, crown of the head comes down, and then start to stack it, rolling out through those shoulders. So standing in like a sumo squat position, lengthen up through that spine, press down through those heels. You're going to take one hand out to the side, reach up with the opposite. You're going to lean over here. Inhale for a breath, make sure that core is active and on. Rotate that chest to the ground. Swing around, push the hips back. Open up through that chest and bring it up tall. Couple more rotations here. Lengthen up through that hand. Reach it over and across. Chest comes down, swinging it round. Open through the chest first, then bring that hand up and over. 1 more each way. Inhale, exhale, take it across. Chest down. Push the seat bones away. Lengthen through that back. Lengthen through that spine. Pulling up through that crown of the head. Nice work. Hands come to heart. Take a wide stance. Deep breath in and blow away. Deep breath in and blow away. Awesome work, everyone. Have a great day.